So what is the truth when it comes to Qapital or Qapital? Like, guys, I spent half my research time just like looking up the name and how to say it, I'll be honest with you. And guys, I can be very biased in this video by saying like, hey, you know, sign up and you get like $5 or $10, and then behind the lines or behind the scene, when 5 of you signed up, I'll get $500 as a bonus. But again, if you notice down below, I don't have any links whatsoever because again, I am not biased and I don't want to make a biased review on an application because it loses the entire like novelty of this review. Okay, so in this video I'm gonna break down every single detail when it comes to Qapital or Qapital, and if it's good, if it's bad, the pros and also the cons. Now if you guys don't know me, my name is TommyBryson. I'm an accountant and I upload videos on YouTube every single day. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get notified. On top of that, do me a favor and smash the like button. And here's a question for you guys, okay? What do you currently use to save money and invest money? Comment down below, let me know. And if you ask me, guys, I'm not against apps to help you save money or invest money. I actually think they're pretty cool if you ask me, okay? But I am not with the entire like drama of having an app save money for me but not pay me any interest on my savings, because to me that just sounds mediocre and I don't want to save money with someone that doesn't give me a return, at least a competitive return on my money. So that's my opinion when it comes to saving money and investing money with apps. Now I want to jump into the video by saying one thing here. I noticed that all the reviews I saw on Qapital or Qapital before November 2018, they were all very positive until November came and they actually executed a new policy basically going into subscription based, and they stopped being free for everyone. I saw all the reviews stop right there after November and no one has been talking about them for a while. But now new people are coming on and they're asking me, Tommy, do I like it? Should I like it? Are they cool? Are they not cool? Is it too expensive? In this video, I'm going to break it down. Now, the first thing is this, guys. They do have a subscription basis where they have a basic plan, also a complete plan, but they also have a master plan because I guess the complete plan isn't complete because it doesn't have the master plan. So basically, with the basic plan, it costs you around $3 and you can save money with it. Now with the complete plan, you can save money, you get a debit card, you get a budgeting tool, and on top of that, it also invests money based on your risk tolerance, and they also, guess what? They also automatically save a percentage of your paycheck, which sounds pretty cool. Now, Tommy, what about the complete one? Well, not the complete, remember, it's all about the master one. Well, this one here costs $12. I don't know why I said 3, but it costs $12. So we're going from 3 to 6 to 12. So they're doubling the price every time they add a little feature here. Now, with the master subscription, well, you actually get everything else, but you actually get access to exclusive webinars, and you also get access to beta features to see and test it with you because you are a master and you pay $12. By the way, some simple math here real quick, guys. Just so you guys know here, okay? $12 times 12. That's around $144 every single year. Now, say for example, you wanted to get like maybe 2%, right, on your savings accounts divided by 2, and you times it by 100. Well, it will take you around $7,200 at 2% if you want a savings just to make back that $144. Don't believe me? Times 0.02. You get back $144. So this entire fee for masters is very expensive when you take into account that you need to have over $7,000 in your account to actually get back some savings, interest on it. However, guess what? They don't offer any interest on the account. You only get around 0.1% because they work with Wells Fargo and also Lincoln Bank, but I'm gonna go into detail on that later on in the video. But for right now, I wanna talk about the demographic, just so you guys can understand exactly why you're being targeted for this entire application, okay? Qapital, Cupid, whatever you wanna call it. Well, the first thing is this, guys, the demographic is specifically for Millennials. How do I know this? Well, because when you go on the website and you click affiliates, it shows you exactly a demographic, how much you get paid for being a partner with them. By the way, I'm not affiliated, no links down below as you can tell, but the concept is this, guys. They're looking for millennials, 23 to 40 years old, college graduates, on top of that, simplicity seekers, and even well-organized people. Now, if you ask me, Tommy, how can someone be a simplicity seeker, well-organized, and still have to pay around $144 every single year? I think in reality that doesn't really add up, but I do think it's like marketing. So if you want to be organized and you want to be a simplicity seeker, you definitely want Qapital because we help you with all that stuff just by paying us $144 every single year. Now, I know I sound like I don't like it, but in reality, I do love the novelty of this application because I really like it. So I want to go over the highlights of Qapital and what it actually offers and why you might like it also. But I'm not recommending it just yet, okay? Just so you guys know. Now, the first thing is this, guys. They actually have something called goals and rules. Now, N26, a debit card calls it Spaces. SoFi calls it Vaults. Goals, all that fancy stuff. There's other apps out there, other banks that offer the same exact thing. And big banks call it multiple savings accounts with fees. So that's not really special. But what is special is the rules concept that, Qapital actually offers. So for example, you can actually set a rule to actually say, hey, I want to round up money whenever I spend money. That's pretty awesome if you ask me. So if you spend $5, you can be like, okay, I want to put $2 towards my savings, towards this goal, that goal, for vacations, emergency fund, deposit on your mortgage, whatever it is, whatever goal you want, you can set it up in the app. That's awesome. Now, you can also even do auto savings. So for example, whenever you get paid, you can actually take a percentage of that check and put it automatically into your goals, which sounds pretty cool if you ask me. Now, if you even take 500 steps in the health app on your iPhone. Well, this is not an iPhone. On your iPhone right here, you can deposit, well, like $10, $20, whatever you set for it, whatever. So the concept is they have a lot of features to actually help you out if you want to save money by walking, by either your paycheck coming in early, and even if you want to freelance and that check comes in, they actually save automatically the money for the taxes at the end of the year. That way you don't have to worry about that. Now, the last thing I really like about the rules is the 52 weeks rule. So basically they save $1 the first week, $2 the second week, $4 the third week, and so on and so on and so on. And eventually you'll have some savings, and that'll be pretty awesome if you ask me. Now, in conclusion, the total savings for that year is going to be around $1,378. However, you don't earn any interest on this, and you also get a fee of $3 every single month, or $12 if you want to be fancy. So I like the concept of all these features. Sounds pretty cool if you ask me. I just don't like the concept of having a fee to actually use these features because, again, there's simple features and other applications out there actually have these applications, actually have these features, honestly, and I don't see the sense of actually paying for it. On top of that, guys, when it comes to the second highlight, I really like, guys, I like the concept of earning interest on your spending goals. So for example, when you set a goal, I've been saying this entire video, you don't earn any interest, but in reality, you do. Let me break it down here. So when you set a goal, for example, emergency fund, vacation, buying a PS4, your mortgage deposit, your mortgage pay, whatever you want to save for, it's your goal. Now, whenever you do this, you actually earn interest on it. Now, the catch is you earn around 0.1%. No, it is low. You're not overreacting. It's very low compared to SoFi at 1.6%, Wealthfront at 1.90%, and also Vero at around 2.80% with direct deposits. So compared to the competition, this is extremely low. Now, one feature that I love about this entire Qapital thing is the concept of whenever you get paid, you pay yourself first by doing the entire payday DV application feature. Okay, so basically, if I want to get paid, I mentioned it before, but I want to go into detail here. If I get paid a check every single Friday, they look at it and they automatically take a percentage of that check and put it aside for you towards your investments or towards your savings or your goals, whatever you want to do. But the entire problem is, guys, that although they have this feature, they don't let you earn any interest on it, and they charge you a fee. And that's what I actually don't like about the entire concept. Now we've spoken about the demographic, the subscription base, and also the highlights of the entire Qapital app. I want to talk about the cons and why these cons are so overwhelming and so important. Now, the first thing is the entire interest rate. I've been complaining about it all video. Now, the concept of only getting around 0.1% on your money, I don't like that. So, for example, if you have $10,000 in the account and you times it by 0.01, that means you will only earn, well, that's not true, that's 1%. It means you would only actually earn, for $10,000, you would actually only own 0.001. I'm not lying, this is the math. You would actually only earn around $10 for $10,000. However, if you put that same amount of money, 10,000 into Vero, for example, Vero Money with direct deposit and getting 2.80%, well, $10,000 times 0.028, because it's 2.8%, well, you would get around $280, which is around, divided by 10, that's around 28 times higher than 0.10% from Qapital. So the competition is a lot better when it comes to savings. By the way, Vero, direct deposit, I get that. However, with SoFi, there's no direct deposit involved, and you still get 0.6%, which is a lot higher than 0.1%. Big difference, guys. Now, the second thing is this, guys, you don't have customer service like on the phone. That might not be a big deal for you, but it is for me because sometimes I want to talk to a real person and go over all the details, and that might be a drawback for you. But if you're okay with emailing people and waiting like, a few hours for us to get back to you, that's fine also. But for me, I like being able to call the phone with Vero or SoFi and talk to a real person and go over my financials, exactly what's going on with my money. That's a big deal for me. Now, the third thing is this, guys, the subscription system. I don't know why they went from $0 to $3 to $6 to $12. Well, I do know. It's because of money. They need money. Now, I just don't like the execution of how they're going to try to get money from you. I'll go into that later on in the video. Now, I do think it's a little bit too expensive because, again, to make that money back, it's insane, right? To make that $144 back, $144,000, and you times it by 0.001%, it gives you $144. So imagine having to have $144,000 in your account just to get back the fee you paid of $144 for the master program. Isn't that great? Well, in reality, I don't think it is. You let me know in the comments down below because I think it's too expensive. By the way, $144,000 in Vero or SoFi, for example, times 0.028%, that's around $4,032, which is around every single month we would get paid around $336, which is not a lot of money for so much money you have in the account, but it's a lot more than getting paid from Qapital. Well, around $12 for $144,000 every single month. To me, it's insane. Now, if you ask me, Tommy, well, how do you expect them to actually collect money? Well, the answer is, I believe, strongly believe, by the way, I think this service should be free. Now, if it comes to investing, maybe charge a person $1 to invest, which I get it because you guys have a lot of features. But the entire concept of like saving money, that should be free. The debit card should be free also because I know for a fact you guys get paid when people use a debit card. And on top of that, hey guys, man, you guys have a great product here. And I'm going to go into that later on in the video. But for right now, comment down below, guys, and let me know. What do you think about Qapital? Okay, does it sound cool? Does it not sound cool? Does it sound too expensive? Comment down below. Let me know. And now if you ask me, guys, Tommy, do you like the app? Do you recommend it? The answer is, guys, I love the features and I love the novelty of the entire application. However, what I don't love is how expensive it is and how they don't know how to monetize their audience and their customers by having to charge them $12 every single month to get all the features that everyone should actually have. I don't believe that makes a better product. I believe it actually makes a worse product because now you're limiting people from actually having like all the features they deserve. So in reality, if you ask me, Tommy, how would you actually go about this? Well, I highly recommend if you guys have a debit card and you guys have great features to initialize and actually favor saving money, you guys can actually leverage that money to actually make more money. So I don't see the idea of having to charge people $12, $6, $3 because with SoFi, you get a free debit card, a free savings account / checkings account, and you get 1.6% free ATM reimbursements everywhere. You talk to someone on the phone, you get financial advice from someone on the phone also. Someone that's actually certified in finance, by the way, not a robot. So when you ask me, Tommy, what do you think about Qapital? I love all the features. I just don't like, I'm gonna say the word, I just don't like the execution. So currently, Tommy, do you recommend them? The answer is no. I don't recommend it. However, I do recommend they go back to actually trying to figure out how to monetize their application and not try to charge people $12, $6, $3 because again, Acorn is $1 to invest. M1 Finance is like practically free, like 100% free to invest money. SoFi is free. Vero is free. So all the new competitions actually coming out, they're all free. So I don't see why I would pay you money. Tommy, but I get to put money in goals and that's awesome. You can do that with SoFi also with Vault. So I just don't understand the concept of having to have $144,000 to actually get back a $144 fee. Now, if you guys raise the APY, that's awesome. If you guys lower the fees, even better. Because again, you guys have a great product. The novelty is great. The features are great. It's just the execution of how to get money from your clients, from your customers, is just very poor. I don't recommend the app just yet. However, I will keep an eye on it because I strongly believe that if they turn this around, this could be one of the best apps in the market. Now, guys, as always, comment down below and let me know, do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? And as always, if you enjoyed this video, like the video, really appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell so you get notified. On top of that, if you want to talk to me one-on-one, uno, just DM me on Instagram at TommyBryson. And if you want to watch more videos, for example, how much money I made from Acorn by investing with them, well, the answer is right here in this video. And by the way, it's more than 15% in 1 year, which is awesome. And on top of that, if you want to subscribe to the channel right now, click my face right here. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching, and peace.